In this final segment, our final focus is on the latest craze in the movie business, the 3D experience. 3D movies and still pictures have been around for quite some time. In fact, stereo photography has been around since the 1800s. This type of photography basically involves taking two pictures of the same thing, printing them side by side, and viewing them through lenses, which gives the viewer a 3D effect, or rather, depth perception. You may remember having a Viewmaster as a kid. Well, it worked just in this way. Two pictures, two lenses, and a light source to see by. Now, except for the motion aspect, 3D movies work in the same way. Your eyes are tricked into seeing a doubled image as one, creating that realistic depth perception effect in which you feel as if you could reach out and touch whatever you're watching. Today's 3D is far superior to the movie's first foray into the medium back in the 1950s. That's when you wore a pair of cardboard glasses with red and blue lenses to get the sense of a three-dimensional picture. That type of 3D has disappeared and reappeared many times over the years, but today the old red and blue glasses are history, and new dark-colored or polarized real 3D glasses are being used to create a 3D effect. Now, the way 3D works today is each lens on the 3D glasses allows only specific polarized light in as is projected onto the screen. At the same time, a filter on the projector is able to rapidly switch polarity 144 times per second and alternate between the left and right eye. That combination tricks your eyes into seeing two objects as one, giving you a 3D effect. And furthering the 3D effect is the movie theater screen. You may have heard the phrase about appearing on the silver screen. Well, a real silver screen is needed in order to view today's 3D technology. Silver screens were originally used during the early days of film because its reflective surface helped the audience see a movie when the light from the projector wasn't very bright. Today's standard movie screens, which are white, could be used, but a more reflective surface is needed to bring more light to your eyes to further enhance the 3D experience. Looking towards the future, that type of 3D technology is now even being applied to television and computer screens. As you may have been seeing in advertisements, 3D televisions are now being produced, and in Europe, at least one 3D channel has been launched. But you still need to wear those special glasses to get the 3D effect. In fact, there are several different types of 3D glasses available.
The one that's probably going to end up being in everybody's home is the shutter frame glasses. They involve taking like your image that you see in front of you, and it basically flickers in each eye and turns it into two separate screens. They're more expensive, but they have a better viewing angle. The polarized glasses, if you were to look at the image, you'd see it fine. If you were to look at an angle, it would be all distorted. If you take the shutter frame, no matter what, you're getting that 3D image in front of you, no matter what.
And as 3D home titles and programs become more readily available, we can expect 3D programs to be broadcast on television, including channels being offered by MetroCast.
Basically, our broadband network is already capable of delivering 3D television. Technically, it's not a problem other than it takes twice the bandwidth to send 3D as it does standard HD. And if we're utilizing going to the digital age, we basically took standard definition channels that took X amount of space, and we've been able to pack 10 to 12 channels in the same amount of space. And that's why our cable systems went overnight from 50, 60, 70 channel capacity up to hundreds of channels of capacity. But when we got into high definition, then we're not able to pack 10 into a space. We can only pack 2 into a space. So now when you talk 3D, we have to send 2 high definition pictures at once, synchronized for left and right eye. So now you're looking at, instead of compressing channels, 2 to 1, 4 to 1, 10 to 1, with 3D, it's 1 to 1.
And that about does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this special edition of MetroCasting, and we hope to bring more to you in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you again after later.